I am DJ Tony Cullis, owner of Standing Ovation Entertainment and Ideal Weddings with DJ Tony Cullis. You can find me at facebook.com/Tony L. Goins or on Instagram at instagram.com/DJ Tony Cullis. But right now, you are tuned into the BRI, Black Research Institute, with the Negus, Denoris Wilson.
You deserve a standing ovation.
In the Black American reality, the people are presented with representations of real-life kings and queens through the medium of the Black Research Institute, BRI. These are their stories.
It's your girl, Ro Wilson, and you are now tuned into the BRI, Black Research Institute, with your boy, Denoris Wilson.
Just K Music.
Stay tuned. Hi guys, it's Shermeen, the Sensuous Author Cook, and you can find me on Facebook or Instagram at Shermeen, CHERMEAN, Sensuous Author Cook. But right now, you guys are tuned into BRI, Black Research Institute, with Negus Denoris Wilson.
Welcome everybody to the BRI, which is the Black Research Institute, and I limit it to Sky. See, I try to merge entertainment with information, and the icing on the cake is a dope conversation. Ain't no time for the faking, debating, or the hating. I'm trying to hip you all to the moves they be making. They all struggle, but still find a way to make a way. Fight back, count stack, stay black all day. So I seek to supply you all with inspiration, with information to remedy our present situation. By showing you examples of black royalty, and you never have to question my intent or loyalty. We're moving forward with the strength that's supremely kinetic, confident, black, unapologetic, instilling self-love with what really BRI hopes. No doubt about it, black people, we dope. Yeah, and tonight is no exception indeed. I got a group of individuals that started out with a vision and came together as a collective, and now it's making that vision take the nation by storm, you know. And tonight, you know, I'm feeling a little cocky, you know, because that's who I got on the show tonight. The founding members or CEOs, you know, I didn't get all the information. Y'all know how I do. I try not to engage with my guests prior to the show because I want it organic. But I've been seeing this stuff all over, man. Cocky clothing, CSO clothing, all over. I mean, an old client of mine, he's part of the group. His name is Jay. He put the clothing on Facebook one time, and I had another client who's all the way in Texas, and Jay is in Tennessee, and I had another client that was all the way in Texas, and she was taking pictures and she was rocking the cocky gear, and then from there I just started seeing it all over the place. It's great. So when we come back, we're gonna meet the founding members of Cocky. All right. So we're back, and tonight we got the founding members of Cocky. So without further ado, let me introduce you to Cocky. Peace. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
What's good?
I told you how this was gonna go, Jay. I told you. I told you.
It can move. If all them females sitting down over there want to go over there.
Hey man, how y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So listen. I have, before we start the interview, it's customary that I ask y'all a couple of questions, all right? Before we start. Is that cool?
Okay.
Okay, so the first question is, are y'all happy?
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
I know you have.
Okay. Yo, the lady in the white, Jay, you took her out of the fit. You took her out. Like you
Slide. Listen,
Kendra.
Yeah, Kendra moves, baby. Don't you worry about that. I'm gonna get in where I fit in.
A lot of things move on Kendra. We ain't gonna get into that.
My hair
Whatever.
is you see how she moving, baby. We in there.
All right, the second question is, are y'all being safe?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Right this second.
I mean, not right now because we don't got our mask on, but we in our inner circle, so we're good.
No, it ain't, I'm just saying being safe. Like, there's no judgment here. Just want you to be safe. If you're happy, you got to be safe so you continue to be happy, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? So we're gonna start this interview. So Jay, you gave me a little bit of information about the company.
All right. So I'm gonna throw them out there so you know who we have on camera. So this person here is Spence. This is Mr.
Got your
Cocky.
hand on his head like that, man. Take your hand off his head like that, man.
That's Mr. Cocky. So that's Mr. Cocky. So to the far right, I'm gonna go with Slim. I'm gonna throw Slim in the camera. This is Slim. This is the co-CEO.
Hey, why everybody named Slim got to be big?
Oh damn, I ain't that big.
I'm just messing with you, okay?
On the
Spence
floor,
and Kendra, right? That's Kendra.
right. So Kendra is a partnership with the company. So she's an important factor in this company as well. So she has her own, which is tell them about your company.
I actually produce with Spence Cocky Gear. I manage our production here at the business. So anything that we do as far as like producing the line, quality control, anything like that. So anything that you see us wearing, we kind of like test the product. Any like the new things that James comes up with and wants to see how it's gonna look, all that kind of stuff. Any other things he thinks of at 2 a.m. when he's thinking about a new product, he wants to try new material, try a new line, any of that like thought partner stuff. That's kind of the role that I play with the business right now. So I also have a separate company that we work on production with, but that kind of overlaps with Spence Cocky Gear. So that's a lot of the role that I play here at the company.
Okay, and you forgot one, Jay, the lady that's sitting right beside you. You didn't tell me her name.
Rose, tell about yourself.
Hello, I'm Rose. I'm a model and ambassador for Cocky.
Okay. Hey, Spence, I spoke with you briefly on Facebook, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So, Spence, tell me, how did you come up with the idea and the name Cocky? Like, what made you come up with that particular name?
Well, before I answer that question, let me got my homeboy right here, Chevy Otto. You know what I'm saying? You can't see him. And this Chevy Otto, this is one of my head ambassadors too, man. You know? Yeah. You know, you got Miss Ivy Unique right here on the floor right here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me introduce them before we start, man. But what's your question now? Say it again.
I said, what made you come up with the name Cocky? Like we've been using the word cocky in the hood forever. For like it's like yo, you cocky. We've been using it in the hood forever, but no one except yourself decided to take that particular word and make it into a brand. What made you do that?
One, because like I said, my cocky is a different definition of a lot of people cocky. Like my cocky represents self-love. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't love themselves. So that's where a lot of people say I'm arrogant and conceited, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? I just love myself. So that's where I took it to the next level with it. So when I made the song Cocky, you know what I mean? Like just because of the fly stuff I had on, people thought I was being arrogant. You know what I'm saying? But I actually was just showing people like I love myself. I'm cocky. So I just took the, you know, t-shirts, hoodies, and then it just took off.
Nice, nice. Well. You know what? Cocky is loving yourself. It's definitely because you can't be cocky if you don't love yourself. Like I don't know too many people who don't love themselves and are cocky. So how do you come up with the designs? Like how do you come up? I know a lot of it is letter based. I know a lot of it is letter based, but I love the bear. I love the little bear. Like I love him. Like that. I think that's fly. But what's the design process? And Slim, don't be leaning back, man, because you next. Don't be leaning back. You next.
Well, as far as like the cocky design, I got the cocky logo made in 2015, like the end of 2015. My homeboy just really made me a logo. Like he made it, and I just ran with that. But then like the bird got a lot of meaning to it. You know, you hear the slang, you don't see the bird, you'll swear. You know what I'm saying? Like it means a lot, and it actually stands for cocky shit only. You know what I mean? So it's like uh that bird means a lot. I'm gonna put it like that. I'm just gonna leave it there with the bear. It means a lot, man. I love it. So, but like far as the coloring and stuff like that, I try a lot of different stuff, man. Like I'm talking about, man, green with purple, purple with blue, black and blue. I mean, whatever I think of, like, because I like colors. You know what I mean? I don't like just the black and white, the blues and white. I like blue, white, and red. You know, just different things that people don't wear. But when you put it out there, people are like, oh, okay, I want to rock that. You know what I'm saying? So that's where my creativity comes in at.
Okay. So Spence. So when you say like different color, like I used to live in DC, and DC designers have what I call the Benetton factor. And y'all may be too young, but it was this clothing brand called Benetton, and it was real. It was like really, really, really colorful, really, really like blue, yellow, green, orange, all in one design. And I think y'all were in Vegas at a show, and Jay was doing his own personal photo shoot, and he had on this multicolored cocky wetsuit that was just nice. So when you doing all those colors, do you have a fashion designer, or is it just coming from you?
Nah, that comes from me, or you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of my fellow ambassadors, like they be like, hey, you want to try this? You know what I mean? I'm like, they try, you know what I mean? But like the suit that you saw him had on, like that's actually one that I pulled out of the closet. You know, that one that's the nasty. He had to get there, you know, and that's mine, you know. So that's mine right there, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but like we love colors, you know what I mean? Like I'm talking about he finna actually drop his line, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Chevy over here, he got a new colorful tracksuit coming out too, you know what I mean? So it just be different idea, you know, like you said, it's called money, you know what I mean? Cocky money, you know, so it's just whatever we come up to our head, you know what I mean? Like we just want to do it, you know, believe in it and just do it.
I like that, man. I'm gonna tell y'all why I wanted y'all on the show, because I asked Jay earlier. You don't see too many of us getting together to make something happen, right? Like it's not a lot of us that's teaming up to try to get something to make something happen. All of us, we want to do it on our own. Everybody, we want to be the CEO, the CFO, the manager, the fashion designer. But I try to tell a lot of people, when you look at a 3-hour movie, if you look at it until the end and you see those credits and you see exactly how many people it actually took to make that 3-hour movie, you will understand the importance of a team, right? And y'all have a team, and y'all, I saw some videos where y'all were out at the bounce house playing, and I appreciate that, man, and I admire that, and I love that about that y'all are a team, and I'm not even gonna say the sky's the limit to y'all because we on our way to Mars. So I'm gonna just say the universe is the limit. You know what I mean? So I listen, man. If you need testers, look, I'm good. I'm here all day. Jay done gave me the J King code and everything. So right there, so look, I want to go through individually, and I want y'all to tell me how y'all got involved with Cocky. And Jay, you're the host. I'm gonna start out with you. How did you get in? First of all, y'all, I want y'all to know something. I've been doing business with Jay well over 15 years. Well over 15 years. Look, listen, man. I done seen that man go through transformation after transformation after transformation, and for a while it worried me. And I want to say this. I'm gonna do this. No more cancer. No more cancer. No more cancer. No more cancer. You know what I mean? I done seen that man go through a lot of stuff. So Jay, how did you get involved with Cocky?
It's actually a long story, but I'm gonna shorten it just a little bit. So I was actually when I was at my lowest, I said, I'm gonna start buying black on. I'm buying all these expensive Gucci shirts and everything else, and Gucci don't even know who I am. So I actually went through, like, I Googled black on t-shirts, and I went through some, and I ordered one, and I got the runaround. Like, I was asking, when y'all gonna be in town? Where can I pick up one from? They're like, oh, we ain't there. We gonna be here, but we don't know how. I was like, forget it. So then I ran across one that said Cocky. I said, this is interesting. So I clicked on it. So I bought an outfit, but I got the outfit the exact same day because he brought it. So the second time I ordered another one, and he called me. He said, what do you want on it? I was like, what do you mean what I want? I just want a red. He's like, nah, what colors you want? So I told him, I said, well, I got this shoe, this shoe. He said, you know what? FaceTime me. He looked at all my shoes and said, I got you. I got a color for you. So that one he brought out within an hour of me even talking to him. I mean, through traffic, everything. So at this point in time, I'm saying, man, this guy's about his business. And here I is called another person. They gave me the runaround. He hand delivered. You know what I'm saying? So then I started looking at his page, and I clicked on everybody else's page. I said, damn, it's a whole team out here. I said, that's something I can get involved with. So I kind of, I didn't jump right in. I just talk to him, and then, just kind of stay, go and seeing him. And he was like, I don't know what kind of shit you on. But I was trying to, to see what he was about as a person. But the first conversation, I saw his vision. And I said, man, two things. Because me, I've been doing the club thing forever. Promoting has always been me. So I said, damn.
The socialite.
So I was like, damn, I said, this can go hand in hand. So I asked, how can I do it? So before he even said I was in, I kind of changed my whole page and like I was already in. And then he was like, nah, man, it's a process. Like, I was like, okay, well, what's the process? He's like, nah, you gonna get a phone call. I called him back. Hey, who supposed to be calling me? Like, what's up with this? So he said, well, come by a party I got though. So that's when I met Slim. I said, who the door named Slim? He said, that's me. He didn't know what to really say. He was like, who? How the fuck you know my name? Like, he was like, I'm Slim. So I went into the party, and then at the door, he was like, dang, you all cock it up. Because I bought another outfit. So I bought like 4 or 5 outfits from him before I even joined the group. So at that point, I seen how they vibe, I seen how they move, and it just fit hand in hand.
Okay. I mean, that wasn't a long story short, but that's good though, Jay.
Well, you know.
Okay, Rose, how'd you get affiliated with Cocky?
Well, he actually found me on Instagram and reached out to me and asked me did I want to be a model and an ambassador for his clothing line. So I told him I'll think about it, and I asked him to send me some pictures of some clothes he would like me to take pictures in. And I didn't like them, so I asked him could he custom make me an outfit, and he did it instantly. So if he did again, I thought about it. I kept looking at the clothes and things. So I reached out again to do a photo shoot with him, and that went great. My custom outfit was like booming. So I decided I wanted to join the team and see what it was about. And it turned out to be everything I wanted it to be, because this team is everything. And you can custom make anything you want. You don't never have to look like someone else. Whatever you want custom made will get made. And I'm a blue and orange wearer, so anything I've ever asked to be custom made has been made. So I decided to stay on the team.
That's what's up. Okay, Slim, you up, baby? You up?
What's happening?
How you associated with Cocky?
I met Spence 2015 on some promotion, artist type, management type thing. And then, long story short, for real, he had the vision. Like I said, I've been digging Cocky since the first shirt I ever seen. Hopped on it, no homo. Hopped on the brand. I don't know what you're talking about. And then, right. What you talking about? And then, like I said, ever since then, he's like, bro, I got a vision. And I shoot everything he done put in, done touch it, and turn it to gold. So hey, I've been rocking with him since 2015. Now, ain't no turning back.
Yo, why y'all in that room looking like the Jacksons? Y'all look like the Jacksons.
No, they done it like them.
They got
Okay, Ivy, Unique Ivy, how'd you get associated with the brand?
He reached out to me on Instagram and asked me if I modeled, and then told me about, his vision, where he wanted to go with the brand. And I liked what I was hearing, and I joined. I met everybody else and saw how dedicated he was, because the man don't sleep like at all. His mind constantly running. So I learned how important, dedication to what you're trying to do is, as well as having a team beside you and behind you to, get you there.
Now the brother that's in the white hoodie, I couldn't remember your name. What's your name, bro?
Mr. Chevy.
Okay. How'd you get associated with the brand?
Long story short, man, it's just
It's a longer short.
No, I ain't gonna tell a whole story. But I ran it across it on Instagram. I reached out to them as a model wise. I talked to Jay Spence. We just clicked. Two great minds clicked together, ended up coming brothers, and I came part of the team, came part of the family. We just took off from there.
And last but not least, I saved you for last because you was the last one to send your picture over for the promo.
You know what? I'm not even gonna respond to that. You're not going there.
Not ma'am, no, we're not.
No, we're not. Okay, so mine was a little bit different because I came in from the production side. So I ended up coming in because I was purchasing a shirt. I had seen one of my really close friends that was actually cutting his hair at the time had on a Cocky shirt. So I'm like, sis, I need that shirt. So she tagged him in the post, and I ended up just like, I need the shirt, whatever. When he came to bring me my shirt, I was like working on an order of masks. And he was like, oh, you got red mask. I've been wanting to get some red mask. I haven't been able to find them. And that's really how the business relationship started, was like with a mask order. He had put in a mask order with me. And that's like right at the beginning of like the whole like pandemic, everybody, needed masks and stuff like that. And that was the first order we did together, was mask. And his like orders just started increasing so much that the person who was doing his clothes at the time, they needed another person. And I became that person. And he said to me, just as we were doing orders, like, I want to learn how to do this myself. And he's so smart, he can just like really learn stuff really easily. And he picked it up so quickly. So I ended up teaching him like the basics originally of how to do this. And then shoot, it became him teaching me stuff. And so it just became a partnership after a while of like us learning from each other. And shoot, we became partners in learning how to do production and building this line and producing other people's clothes. And now it's just an overlap of businesses. And I Spence Cocky Gear in your big day. And that's basically how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey man, let me tell y'all something. Listening to each one of y'all talk and talk about the visionary of Cocky and how y'all talk about him, that is a great feeling, man. That is great. Like, you know, y'all not no multi-million-dollar company, but y'all talking about y'all president like, you know, you enjoy working with him. Like he's not a taskmaster. He's someone who you enjoy working with. And I think like, see, a lot of people don't understand, man. Nobody becomes a millionaire by themselves. Nobody becomes a millionaire by themselves. They surround themselves with good people. And from what I'm looking at right here, Mr. Spence, you are an excellent judge of character, brother. Excellent judge of character. You know how to pick them. And I want to know, like, throughout this experience, tell me something that just really solidified that you know that y'all were on to something. Anyone can speak up.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. Last year, November, you know, I had a group of guys, man. Like I said, it started with
Spence, move over. I can't see you. Move over a little bit, yeah.
But yeah, it started out with 6 of us, man. When Slim was a part of that 6, it was 6 guys. And like I said, man, a lot of them, you know, they didn't, you know, they had a vision, you know, I mean, they believed in it, but you know how it is. Like, it's like, you know, they believed in it, but then it's like when it was time to, you know, invest in certain stuff, you know, it went sideways. So, you know, I told my homeboy Slim, I'm like, look, bro, man, give me a year. I said, give me a year, bro. We're gonna take off. So around like, I want to say March. You good, man. Around March of this year, you know, like I just started seeing everything pick up. So once I started seeing everything pick up, it's like we went from like just doing like, you know, the basic brand t-shirt, hoodies, and stuff like that. Then it's like I just started getting creative with it. Then it's like everybody just started liking it. So it's like they just didn't want booty shorts. They just didn't want like leggings. They wanted, oh, let me get this jumpsuit with this on. I want something coming out the pocket. You know, I want this in 3D or something like that. So it's like every month was just like boom, like something new. Like we went through some stuff, man. Don't get that wrong. Like we went through some stuff, but at the same time, all the stuff that we went through is like the brand overpowered. It's like something happened, then it's like the brand would be so powerful, like boom, like this shit ain't even happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you know.
Hey, he got Tennessee. He got Tennessee on me right there, didn't he? Like, gee, yo, the bread over.
Yeah. Real life, man. Real life. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's a lot, man. So.
Hey, listen, man. A lot of people. Everybody got ideas. A lot of people got ideas, and a lot of people believe in those ideas. But when the rubber hits the road, like when it's time to put up or shut up, you'll see that they ain't got faith in it. Belief is just something that it don't necessarily have to be the truth. It can be false or it can be truth. But when you have faith in something, then you operate off of your belief. You do, and a lot of people don't understand that. And when you start in a business, especially what you're doing. Even though a lot of people are doing like little t-shirts and stuff like that, but to customize on an order, one order, that is costly. That is real costly. You know what I mean? That's why I appreciate what you're doing. So is customization gonna be like your niche, or you're gonna have like standard looks, or both?
I actually do both, man. It just I love customized stuff, man. Like what's the word I'm looking for? It enlightened me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I see somebody on Instagram, they be like, "Oh, I just got this. Ain't nobody got it." And somebody be like, "I want that what he had on." You know what I mean? So that's why I like doing custom order. Yeah, it's a lot of hard work right now, and I think we're gonna get to the point where we actually got several people like working on custom orders. But like that's gonna always be a part of my brand. Like even like just one order can be customized. Why? Because it just make us different. It's like we not like other brands. Like everybody want to do 20 black and white t-shirts. I'm gonna do me 2-3 black and white t-shirts, but I'm gonna do me some black, white, and blue t-shirts too. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna do me some green, black, and yellow t-shirt. You know what I mean? Like I want to be different. I don't never want to be the same. I don't want to be put in a category with nobody. I don't want to be the simple. No, I just want to be extra.
Okay.
Very extra.
Yes, very good.
I have a motto, man. Why settle for regular when you can have presidential? You know what I mean? Like I don't want nothing regular. I want presidential. I want the top of the line. And presidential is only a limited amount of people get presidential. You know what I mean? So ladies, out of all the cocky gear, what is your favorite to rock? I see.
Mine's probably the dresses. Mine's the dresses.
Orange and blue kind of girl.
You like the dresses, Unique?
And a two-piece. I like to show a little bit of skin, not too much, just enough. Yeah. There you go.
And see, I'm a tomboy most of the time, so I'm always like the hoodie person. So I'm always like the hoodie, mostly.
All right, so I know this. When I put on some gear, especially if it's something that I've been wanting or something that I've had my eye on, I've been rocking. When I put it on, I don't care what's going on in my life. When I put that gear on, I feel like Denzel Washington, right? Like I just feel different. Like when you put cocky on and you out in the street, do you personify the meaning of the word? Like, do you feel cocky? Like, do you feel like
You better want people it's gonna be attention getting.
It's gonna turn.
Yeah, it's gonna be people gonna be like.
They gonna be like,
it doesn't matter
everywhere.
It doesn't matter. Literally, you can be anywhere. Like I could be at like Green Hills Mall where there's nothing but white people, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, that bear is so cute." Yeah. Does your hoodie say cocky? Oh my gosh! And like it doesn't matter. So like anytime if I got a hoodie on, if I got a romper on, like a dress on, it doesn't matter. They're just like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cute." So like every time, love yourself fully. Period. Period.
Hey, man. Hey, listen. I tell you this. I tell you no lie. When I saw Jay doing, like, I think I got him right when he came to the company when he started doing the cocky stuff. Because if you know anything about Jay, if he get it in his mind, it's gonna happen. Like it's gonna happen right then and there. Like and he gonna run till the wheels fall off. If he get it in his mind, if you didn't have to, Spence, you didn't even have to tell him he was gonna be a part of the team. He was gonna bully his way into the team. You better believe that. He's gonna find a way to bully his way into the team. That's just him. But I caught him at the beginning of it when he started posting a lot of the cocky stuff. And then as soon as I saw him posting, my homegirl, who's an international poet, her name is Masterpiece down in Dallas, Texas, was rocking a yellow t-shirt. And you know me, I'm like, I hit Jay up. I say, Jay, is this your company? Because I was mad that he doing something and I'm not working on the design because I'm the graphic designer. So I was sort of upset with him. He was like, no, it's like 6 of us. I was like, well, y'all all the way down in Texas, right? Like y'all all the way down in Texas. And right then and there, y'all were on my radar, but I try to let people develop until they get to the point to now where y'all are, because all of y'all are confident about what y'all doing. I can see it in your face. Everyone is confident about what they're doing, and I salute you. I really I admire y'all, man. I admire y'all. So what's up next for Cocky? What's on the agenda for Cocky?
Oh, I mean, tonight we was gonna drop some Christmas stuff, but I think it's, we got a meeting and stuff, so we might push that to tomorrow. But then we'll be in Atlanta on Friday. What else?
We're going worldwide.
We everywhere. Like we've been chilling out this last month, but like we go everywhere. Like we done been everywhere in the last year, so ain't no stopping. Like we back on it now. We just were trying to rest a little bit for 2022, but they started telling me like, man, we getting lazy. So I was like, we gotta get on the road then, because we can't do that. So we just had a big fashion show. That was our first, fashion show. So we doing big things, man. We finna, just stay tuned.
Hey, you know what's concerning to me though right now is that neither one of y'all has mentioned the launch of the website. Nobody mentioned that.
I mean, when you say Cocky, they go look at that anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the relaunch. That's the rebirth. You feel what I'm saying? They looking at your screen right now. They see everybody got on Cocky. They go Google Cocky and get what go pop up Spence Cocky. So but for everybody out there, SpenceCockGear.com, man. You know what I mean? Use promo code
Wait a minute. I know exactly what's going on right now. Y'all in competition with one another. That's what it is to see who can sell.
It is a competition. It's a family thing. It's so shitty though. I'm telling you, bro.
I mean, I'm just saying, no promo code don't matter but Cocky, right? You feel what I'm saying? So you
What are you doing?
For all my chocolate people out there, you know what I mean? Whole lot of chocolate.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's excellent. That type of competition is excellent because it drives the main goal, which is the brand, right? It drives the brand. And if y'all in competition like that, CJ, you think you slick? You gave me your promo code. You ain't slick, Jay.
I should have said Rose. Redhead Rose.
I'll send you my afterwards. Don't worry about it.
You can't forget it.
Yeah, King. Just put J in front of King. You can't forget it.
This is a whole world. Put that Rose in there. Get that discount. Can't forget that Rose.
Hey, Spence, what's your promo code?
Cocky.
And Slim, what's yours?
Slim
did it.
Yes, all one word.
But being the fact that you use King and your it's just J King, just J.
It don't work.
King. It don't work. It is active. It works.
Rose like that Rose that do concrete. Rose, I'm telling you.
So Spence, are you looking for affiliates in other states?
Most definitely. We are, we're in a lot of other states, you know what I mean? Big shouts out to my other ambassador,
Diamond.
New York. So I mean, we gotta, we spread it out, but we also, we taking applications, everywhere. So it's just not a Tennessee thing at all.
Tennessee, you mean Tennessee. So if I wanted to be an ambassador, what do I have to do?
You you holler at Jay. That's your key right there.
Okay. Now, what are the perks of being an ambassador? I get like 15% off my clothes or whatever. What?
You get 35% off, man.
Oh. That changed the game right there. That changes the game. But you know what though? That's a sneaky. That's sneaky too. But I like that. I like that you do that, bro. Because like have you noticed? You got these guys that come out with a clothing, and everybody that come out with a clothing brand always starts out with a t-shirt. Everybody. I don't care who it is. They're gonna start out with a t-shirt. But the really, really good ones understand that if I'm going to start out with a t-shirt, my base t-shirt is going to be the bomb. It's going to be high thread count. It's going to be a good record. The neck ain't going to never turn into bacon. You know what I mean? Like it's right. I'm gonna get a good quality t-shirt, because one thing about it, I don't care if people pay $25 or $50 or $100. They want quality. I don't at any price point, they want quality. And I asked my girl about the t-shirt that she had on, and she was like, yo, I don't never want to take this t-shirt off. And that's exactly what she told me. The one in Texas, she's like, I don't know, it just feels so good. It's a comfortable shirt, man. And I'm gonna be doing a promo code. Look, I'm gonna get everybody's promo code. I'm gonna get something from everybody. I'm gonna get something from everybody. Jay, I ain't gonna let you do that to them like that just because of our relationship. I'm gonna get something from everybody, man.
He ain't selfish, and he teaches me not to be selfish, so it's fine. Just use J King though, for real.
Okay, so in Atlanta, I heard y'all got a radio interview, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are y'all excited about that?
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm excited.
The question is FCC gonna allow him to be on the airways for a long time before they go to commercial?
I mean, is it like a satellite station or a regular station?
It's one of our brand ambassadors. It's her radio show. And she just invited us to be on it. I believe it's called Hotels, actually.
Oh, in Atlanta? Oh.
Yeah.
But okay, so so it's more of a internet show then, right?
Yeah, it airs on the radio, but I believe it's just kind of like something, kind of like a podcast type thing that they do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was just saying because like when you get on these internet radio shows, like the FCC ain't really got no control over those, so y'all can be yourself on those, right? FCC no control. So Spence, you can bring that Tennessee right down to Atlanta and talk that talk. You know what I mean?
Lingo change, I'm me.
Listen, so man, y'all are a good looking group, yo. Y'all are a good looking group, and y'all look like y'all have fun with one another, man. And don't get too cocky, right? Don't get too cocky. Stay humble, stay creative, stay happy, and just know that you got little kids out here, man, that's looking at y'all and looking at what y'all doing, and y'all are inspiring people. That's the whole reason why I do what I do. I think in the Black community, the reason why we don't do a lot of things is because we're not inspired to do those things, because we don't see people doing those things, right? Like we don't see people starting out like we see a lot of people starting out a t-shirt company, but to take a t-shirt company into a whole brand, we don't see that. And I wanted y'all to get up here, and you can ask Jay. I was specifically, I want all y'all up here. I wanted everybody. I was like, Jay, I want everybody that's involved with the project here, because this type of teamwork is not seen amongst us, y'all. this type of teamwork, this type of effort is definitely not seen amongst us. And this is what we need. I know y'all gonna be great, and I'm gonna contribute to your greatness by purchasing some of your stuff. But if y'all want to give me some free stuff, I'll take that too, you know. But I'm gonna go online after I get off tonight, and I'm gonna get me something. But listen, man, I enjoyed y'all, and I'm not gonna wish you luck because luck ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm gonna tell y'all to keep strong, keep grinding, and keep believing in yourselves, because where there's a will, there's a way, and God created everybody with a will, so there's always a way. You know what I mean? There's always a way. And that's a little snip at the pastor back there. You know what I mean? Y'all don't know y'all know who the pastor is, don't you?
We know the pastor is. He be preaching now.
He's good for that.
Mm-hmm. He do be preaching.
He a good dude though. He a good dude. I mean, and birds of a feather flock together. I knew he wouldn't be around y'all if y'all wasn't good peoples as well. You know what I mean? So before we go, there's 2 more questions that I gotta ask y'all, and I want each one of y'all to answer them separately. Okay? All right, Spence. This question is for everybody. The questions are for everybody. What are you doing to push the culture forward?
Oh, I mean, just striving, trying to push their business too. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they got brands too. You know, they got stuff that they do. You know, I try to support, you know what I mean, when I can. I try to do like different activities outside of the clothing brand to actually bring in income into the brand so we can do more stuff for the brand, you know, and just try to, you know, run things as a business first, you know what I mean, then actually, you know, have fun, you know, because everything is off laughter. Everything is off having fun. When you have fun, you start creating stuff that you didn't even know. So, like I said, I done taught a lot of them how to weed, how to, not him.
I press.
Yeah, he
I
can
can
press.
fold. You can't fold.
That's it. That's about it. But you know, just showing them how to do things without me. You know what I mean? That way, you know, they can make their own money. You know, like I said, we run a production company too. You know, so it's like, you know, if they making money doing stuff for their business, like we all building together. You know, it's just not Spence Cocky here. You know what I mean? It's like it's more of a family. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing to build the next culture.
Okay, Jay, what are you doing to push the culture forward?
Taking back stuff that we own. You know, when I got cancer, it changed my life. Literally, it changed everything. So people ask me all the time, of course, you know, do you preach still? And I say, well, not in the way that you would think, but you can't run from a calling. Period. So I do that by when I gauge my ears. First thing people said was that's white folk stuff. Now, actually, that's our stuff. That's what we started. That's what we did way back. It came from our culture to begin with. It's a sign of wealth. It's a sign of wisdom. Even Egyptians did it, which were us again. So I basically walk in the same essence that I want to tell the kids of what their teacher's not going to tell them in school. You know what I'm saying? Like, be yourself. There's nothing wrong with being you. You know, regardless if I got tattoos all over my body, I'm the same individual. Some people treat me as if I'm not the same individual. But little did they know the person without the tattoos was more dangerous than the guy with the tattoos. So, you know, it's just
Okay.
I tell the youth and everybody going up about just different things about be yourself. That's how I believe.
Listen, y'all. This is how me and Jay communicate. I've been dealing, like I tell you, I've been dealing for 15 years, man. I know that man. That man would have took up 30 minutes if I wouldn't have said nothing. You better believe it. He would have took up 30 minutes, man. What? I love you, Jay. Rose, what are you doing to push the culture forward?
I feel like I'm showing them that, okay, from where I'm from, they don't believe that we gonna make it. Like from the hood, they don't believe a mother with kids that's in the hood, they don't think we're gonna strive. But I'm proving them wrong that you can be someplace and do whatever you want to do. No matter where you're from, your background, or nothing, you can always be a part of something special. You can always be something big. You can always show the women behind you, hey, it's something better in life than just sitting in one spot. So I just want to show them that no matter where you're from, you always can go somewhere else. You can be something bigger. You can be something, a part of something that's bigger. You can be important in life instead of sitting around being nothing. And me being a mother of 4, nobody believed that I would actually be modeling and be a part of something like this. So I'm actually happy I did it because I'm encouraging a lot of more women to come up out their shell and do something that they love to do.
Okay. All right, Slim, what's going on? How you push the culture forward, bro?
I like to personally every day. I like to push something that's black owned and something that's to do with black people, some way from a fashion. If it's not us, I'm pushing a party from a black perspective. I'm pushing black businesses, black podcasts, anything that involves black people. I push. I'm a promoter, the house promoter in the city, but that's what I do. So I'm gonna push black people 24/7. Like that's what I do.
Okay. And brother, Mr.
Chevy.
Okay. What are you doing to push the culture forward, bro?
And just trying to lead us to righteousness, man. Just to do better in life, period, man. We all been misled, so I feel like we all can do better, be led into goodness, just keep building, keep pushing each other, working with each other. Be a better person to be.
Ivy, what are you doing to push the culture forward?
Right now I'm focusing on my podcast that I created for women. It's called I Am Her Voice, where I focus on empowering and encouraging women to just stand firm in their truth of who they've been, to work to become who they want to be despite, ups and downs in womanhood and all those type of things. So I take that's my passion.
Okay, and Miss Tomboy, what are you doing to push the culture forward?
I'm an assistant principal at a school, and so I spend a lot of time in education, and a lot of my work is huh? Oh, sorry. A lot of my work is working with kids with intellectual disabilities, as I also have intellectual disabilities, and so things that I do to make sure that I am giving back to the culture is to inspire people to know that, like, you are not your disabilities. You are not things that have happened to you. The greatest part of your stories are not being told yet, and you are continuing to write your own stories and creating a stage for you to tell them yourself. So I think all of our work and our passions that we continue to build towards every day allow us to create like new stories and new versions of ourselves, and just creating spaces for people to be able to do those, and safe spaces for people to be able to like live out their truths and create better stories for themselves. So like that's just my passion work and what I continue to build on each day.
Okay, good. Miss Tomboy, I know you and Jay be having some long conversations, don't y'all?
Not enough of them, but we'll get there.
Okay. All right, now the next question is, since we got 7 people, so it's going to be 7 different answers. I need for y'all to name me, each one of y'all name me one famous black person, but they can't be an athlete or an entertainer.
I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
Michelle Obama.
Okay, Michelle Obama. Who's
Maya
next? Maya Angelou. No. No, she's a poet.
You didn't. That doesn't fit your criteria. Okay. She's not an entertainer.
She's an entertainer. She used to be a calypso dancer. She's an entertainer.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, wait, that's fair. Okay, I agree with that. That's fair. Okay, come back to me because that's fair. And I'm also name several others. So come back. That's fair.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Slim. Colin Powell. Nice. Rose.
Oprah. Entertainer.
No.
Come back to me.
I come back to you. Jay. Don't be comparing answers, Rose and Tom. Don't be comparing answers. I see y'all.
It's a hard question now. You got hard It went hard at first. Okay, but what?
Go ahead, Jay. Hold up, Jay. Wait a minute, Jay. Go ahead.
Demetrius Flannery.
Okay. Yeah.
why not?
So Big Meech. He's not even an artist.
He's an entertainer.
He's not an entertainer. He was a drug dealer, but he pushed the culture to what it is as far as in the black community. He's an entrepreneur. He is not an entrepreneur.
He owned a production.
Hold up, y'all. This is a first on the BRI for this question. My man Jay just named an international drug dealer as a famous person. Okay, I'm gonna give you that. They did a movie out of it, and his logistics was off the chain. So I give you that, Jake. The preacher. Oh my God. Okay. Spence. Who's your favorite black person, Spence?
I ain't got one.
I said,
You want to take it off back here.
took it.
This man take it off. Y'all take it off.
You ain't got a famous black person?
Took it.
They entertainers.
They are entertainers. Obama entertainer.
Took it.
Okay. I hear that. And wait a minute. Hey, mister, you ain't off the hook. You ain't named yours yet.
Shit, I'm still thinking.
Because I'm like, they are entertainers.
Hey, the reason why I asked this question, it goes to the core of what you do, Miss Tomboy, and that's
Tom was an entertainer, because that's what I've been sitting here thinking for like 47 minutes.
No, listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. It's important because we should know these at the drop of a dime. These should be taught to us in school, like that, right? Like we can, if I tell you to name 5 famous white people, all you gotta do is name 5 presidents, right? Like that's it.
But when they but some of them will be entertainers too, right? Because like presidents are sometimes like movie actors and stuff like that. Because I'm thinking about like John Lewis, but then if I thought about John Lewis, then I could also say he's an entertainer because he has like documentaries and like shows and stuff that he was in. So then when I think about like presidents, you can also think about presidents that are actors and stuff like that too. So that's why I was just having like this overlapping thought. I was getting real deep over here. That's why I was over here stuck. I really was. I was over here dropping things in the background. I was over here deep.
Okay.
Back to history class.
It was already
So to answer your question, John Lewis was a senator who did some acting.
Right.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was an actor who became a governor. You know what I mean? So it's a difference.
We got a difference there. Okay. You with me? Okay. We was college. Okay, we together now.
But I'm gonna give Rose Oprah, and I'm gonna give you Maya Angelou, and I'm gonna give Rose Oprah for the simple fact she was an entertainer, but she was more of a business lady than anything. Her business acumen was off the chain. And then I'm gonna give you Maya Angelou because yes, she was an entertainer, but she's a national hero. Because she is a national hero. Because Still I Rise when I read it to this day, I get chills when I read that. So listen, man, I enjoyed y'all, and I want y'all to keep on pushing. And whenever y'all do y'all commercial, because I know y'all got a commercial that's coming up, make sure that I get a copy of the commercial so I can run it on the show. You know what I mean? So I can, whatever exposure that I can do to help your brand, I'm gonna do it, man. That's what we're here for. Like if you can't help one another out, then like what are we doing? Like what are we doing? And then another thing, I want y'all to always remember this, Jay. Everybody on the face of the planet black. They just different shades. Everybody on the face of the planet came from Africa. That means everybody is black. They just different shades and they don't know it. So when you talk about showing, when I say Black Research Institute, I'm seriously just talking about Black Americans, because we are the youngest ethnicity group in the world right now. Remember that. And we control the world with our fashion, with our music, with our culture, with our food. Every Black person on the face of the planet wants to be where Black Americans are. So we have a responsibility to be great, to be strong, and to love one another. Right. And that's what I see in this group. You know what I mean? I wish I was in Tennessee, because I'd be in that group too, because I like the vibe and the energy that y'all giving off, man. And I'm gonna go online and I'm gonna order me something, but I appreciate y'all for coming on the show, and I want to thank y'all, and I'm gonna give you your flowers right now. Hey, and another thing, I have a couple of clients that do fashion shows, like at the Bonner Brothers or other hair shows. So Spence and Jay, I'm gonna get y'all those connects. I'm not promising anything. I'm just gonna get you the connects, and y'all work y'all magic, and y'all do what y'all do. Great. And Unique, when you get your podcast up, let me know, because I can rerun some of your airs on my show as well. Like, that cross collaboration is very. But thank y'all, and enjoy and keep being cocky. You know what I mean? And look, I ain't no bear, but I ain't no square.
Period. You gotta get you a bear. You gotta get you one. Come on now.
All right, peace, y'all. Thank y'all for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Whole lot of chocolate, whole lot of cocky. Yeah.
Whole lot of chocolate, whole lot of cocky.
Whole lot of cocky. So, man, that was cocky. I enjoyed that interview. After the show, on my page, I'm gonna have a link to where you can go and get their gear and everything. I'm gonna tell you why it's important to invest in Black-owned businesses. And don't let me say Black-owned businesses. I'm gonna say minority businesses. Minority businesses, the reason why it's important is because, as a Black American, once you get paid and you pay out all your bills, that money goes back into circulation. When you invest in the minority-owned businesses, if those minority-owned businesses are also investing in minority-owned businesses, you keep the money in circulation amongst those minorities longer. So that means that $1 could circulate amongst a whole lot of people a whole lot longer and do much more, like be more beneficial for more people. But when you don't invest in Black-owned businesses and you spend your money, that money is gone. It ain't helping nobody but the person that you paid it to. So investing Black-owned businesses is not just investing in them because they're Black, but it helps you because there's a potential for that money to come back around to you in some shape, form, or fashion. So invest in Black-owned business, invest in Cocky, invest in other brands, but just invest and love one another. And I'm gonna leave you like I always do. And Cocky, I see y'all still here, so stay here to the end of the show. But I'm gonna leave you like I always do. In order for you to be a blessing, in order for you to receive a blessing, you must first be a blessing. And with that, I'm out.